Hello, this is Distracted Lord, and welcome back to BeamNG Drive. And you may recognise this car. This car is a Gavril Roamer, and you are definitely unlikely to recognise this map unless you have recently played Beam, because this map is the industrial side, but it has just been updated along with this car, and this car is now slightly different. Like, oh, that's too fast. My camera's gone super speed. Slow down the camera, please. Right. So it now has the facelift version, which has a different front end effectively, and they added a few more configurations for it. Nothing major, but well, they updated the car, and they have massively updated this map. And like if I just go down here, you see? Look at this weird bug. I have no idea why, but there is this weird bug which makes lights. There are, if you look, there are these. There's a red light, there's an orange light, there's a yellowy green light, there's a purpley blue light, and there's a cyan light. Sure, no idea what that's about. Bit of a weird bug. Because it looks like it looks like they're supposed to be like the things that come to stun a camera on cameras, but it doesn't look like it. It looks weird. Anyway, let's start exploring the new map. So before we go off exploring, I think we should look at some of what Beam themselves have shown us. So there should be some clips from little teasers that Beam did on your screen, and sort of they are showing the comparison of how Beam has been, not Beam, but this map has been improved. And there's all sorts of bits that if you play the game you'll recognise, or if you played in this map. This map wasn't exactly my favourite map. I hardly played on it because there wasn't much there. But now there is stuff here, lots of stuff here, so I'm probably going to be playing with it more. But let's get into the exploring it myself. So I'm sort of on the edge of the Rally Cross course, and if we just go over here, there's a racetrack, which is what used to be here. You used to get to it differently. The paths used to not be anywhere near as good, and I know that they used to be around this way somewhere. There was a couple of other tracks, but I think they've been removed. Not that I'm particularly sorry to see them go. I never really used a lot of the stuff that was around, but there's now this whole place instead, which according to the spawn point that is here, is a tank. Oh, that's not how I'm supposed to do it. It's a tank farm, whatever that means. I'm not quite sure how you farm tanks. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I'm not doing a great job of this, am I? I think I'm supposed to go faster. Right, I want to get this jump because there's loads of jumps around this place, and I think this place, I'm not entirely sure I can make it in this car. Let's try a different way. So there's lots of jumps and things like that, and dirt tracks and mud, and everything is rusty. Because what I believe is sort of the backstory here. This is some kind of old industrial area, and it's been abandoned, and you're not supposed to be in it, basically. There's also roads. There are now lots of roads, which definitely did not used to be a thing. But there's the bit down here, which used to be in it. Let's just head off this way. I totally meant to go this way. But there is this area which used to be there, and then we can go around this way, which used to be here, and there's this area, and there's still, you can go over here, and there's a jump. The jump is smaller, I believe. That was close, nearly banged my head. And then you can go over here. Something is scraping on the floor. I think it's a skid plate. Yeah, a skid plate. Yeah, this bit is what used to be there. They've just redone some of the textures of this sort of thing. Oh. They just redid textures and some of the foliage around here, but the main structure is the same. So we can zoom around here, and this all used to be here. Just it's a slightly nicer looking building. Also, I really like how these buildings look. It's really cool. But this whole area was here before, but they've made it look an awful lot better. And it's still a maze. In fact, even worse than it was before, because there's now more stuff. But if we go back out this way, they have added, well, more stuff down this road. This road never used to exist. There was never a road here before. And there's a corner. I found a corner. I have found a corner. I have also found the wrong bit of the corner. So if we go in here, there's now basically there was an old port map as well, which was literally just like this. That was just like this. Didn't have anything else. It was just a tiny little island with a port on it. There was pretty much nothing there, and now that's been incorporated into the industrial side. This port is also rather like the one on Jungle Rock Island. In fact, I have a feeling they may have just nicked the cranes from there. But now there is this whole port area, and there's also another nice place if we just head off this way. So that port area is just there, and we can come out this way. There's a road that goes up there. I think that's the road that goes... yeah, that's the road that goes up to the racetracks. There's this nice little road here, which I think is more of the whole ruins theme. There's a very bad quality road here that you want your off-roader for, because this car is not even this thing is not appropriate, and this thing is not an SUV, I guess. Is it an SUV? Not sure. But there's lots of stuff that could easily break your tyres, like that. So you go slightly off course and you've lost a tyre. Because there are weird pointy things. I couldn't see because the camera was being very nice. Thank you, camera. Don't you just love it when Beam's camera does Beam camera? But there's now... well, the road goes over here, and it's all overgrown and very mossy, and if I just park my car and get out, if we head over here, it says no trespassing, and I assume that there's danger zone, danger warning, danger zone, no trespassing. It's all vined. I think it's fairly obvious that this is an abandoned place. But there's a nice interesting road down here. If you look on the map in the top right, you can see that there's sort of a couple of roads like this. Yeah, that's well, they're also dirt, but you can bounce along them. They're good for off-roading. Let's go up this way then. The car decided it's going this way. Yeah, so there's these sort of dirt tracks along by the fence. Come on, car. And there's also loads of mud. It's really cool. There's loads of mud. Mud is cool. And there's a bumpy section. And there's a jump here that I'm going through. So you can go through the jump. That jumps over another part of that. And then there's this whole muddy bit down here. And you can come over here. And then there is Containerland. Containerland, I think it's called by the game, and we can come zooming over here, and let's just drive on in. So it's a big off-road playground effectively. It is just full of containers, and you can drive around on the containers with your big off-road machine. This is not a big off-road machine. This thing is seriously struggling. How did I lose a tyre? Let's try go. You see, what you need is a crawler. That might help. Some kind of off-road crawling thing, because that's what you need. Do you think this will work? crawler wise, well, this is a crawler. So it's Unbust Crawler. It's a mod, but it's based off the Hopper Crawler, because the game was like, well, Beam went, let's add in a crawler. So they made a crawler, and then someone was like, well, the Hopper have a crawler version. They didn't give any other car a crawler version, meaning that Hopper has no competition in any kind of crawling competition. So somebody went and made this thing, which basically just nicks a whole bunch of parts from the Hopper Crawler and shoves it on Sunburst. It's a cool mod though. Whee! Yeah, this place is dangerous, even for massive off-roaders. There's a nice time trial around it as well though. Nearly fell off. And there's some nice big puddles, which you can probably drown a car in. This isn't a car, it won't drown. But this is all very cool. And also water physics is now slightly better. Or at least it will be. I haven't tested it, I need to do that. Because there was a video that they put on their YouTube channel, I think, of a little car going into some camera. Yes, the camera does not like it when you reset. There was a video of a little also better picker load driving into a stream and being pulled downstream, which previously was not a thing. But that might mean that we're getting that. So then, if you look over here, there's the racetrack, which we can drive my crawler into, because this is the right vehicle for racing. And there's a nice banked corner over there. Let's go have a look at the banked corner. And some sick drifts right there. So there's now this tiny little racetrack. It's not a massive racetrack. Don't know why there's a racetrack in an industrial site, but why not? Why wouldn't you have a racetrack in an industrial site? Look at that sick racing line. And that sick drift. Yeah, but then we can go over this way, and there's for some reason some dirt track that goes parallel to it. Just bump the car around. And if we head over here, what happened? I broke something. I think I broke something. My car's overheating. Why is my car overheating? Who designed a crawler that overheats? So over here, there's another of these things, and this one has more wall, and it says no trespassing again. So you're definitely not supposed to trespass in this place. Just thought, well, we're here, we might as well test out new potentially water physics, because I want to know whether they exist. So if we drive into the stream, my engine is going to break. Oh well. And then let's see. Do we start moving? No. Water physics does not be improved yet. That's a shame. I guess that's coming soon then. So we can all look forward to it. But let's head over this way and wait for the UI to catch up, because the UI is laggy. And this map is now very nice and very cool. And with plenty of jumps and bumps and things to crash into. And there's a whole bunch of stuff you can drift around, if you can drift in this game, which is a little bit of a challenge. So a lot of this whole industrial site bit is taken from the old industrial site, but then there is also all this new stuff. Like this bit did used to exist. There was this random big bit of tarmac. And jump into a fence. Oh, that was disappointing. Right then. Tree, pond. There you go. See, it looks like it belongs there. It looks like a boat. Maybe it is a boat. You never know, maybe your car's a boat. Oh look, there's that weird rainbow again. I found the rainbow again. Whenever you look on your car, it turns out there's a rainbow. That's weird. Maybe that's some. I didn't notice that before. Is that new, or is it not? I don't know. But thank you for watching. Don't forget, distracted, go subscribe now and make sure that notification bell is on. But until next time, goodbye.